Hey guys, this is me Essence again, and I was making a video today. I just want to talk about just random stuff. First, I want to talk about Kristen. I know I made another video a while back about Kristen, but I want to make a new one. I really want to make a new one. So, and I just want to talk about Twilight in general and just Kristen. So as people know, there's past June 3rd has been Into Movie Awards came on. Twilight has won Best Kiss and Best Movie of the Year. Hunger Games won Best Female Male Performance, Best On-Screen Transformation, Best Fight. Harry Potter won Favorite Hero and Best Cast. Now, a lot of Hunger Games fans and Harry Potter fans are upset that Twilight won Best Movie and Best Kiss. And I don't know why they're getting upset when we voted. Like I said in my last video, if you want, instead of just moaning and groaning about who won, if you wanted your fandom to win, why don't you vote? That's the number one thing, is voting. Why don't you vote? The one thing that Twilight fandom have that Hunger Games and Harry Potter fans don't have, maybe they do have, but I don't see it. I don't see it in their fandom at all. But the one thing that Twilight fans, that we have, is dedication. We have dedicated fans in our fandom. We have a lot of dedication to just like voting. We vote our butts off for MTV Movie Awards. We know when Twilight. You see what Twilight fans do? Because I'm a Twilight fan. When we hear, as soon as it was during this time when, as soon as the voting's open, what do Twilight fans do? We went straight to voting. Straight to voting. We don't wait a couple of weeks because we're lazy. We don't do that because we don't feel like we have to do that. We do that because we vote for something we love. And we love Twilight. Now, out of those three fandoms, Harry Potter, Hunger Games, and Twilight, the main one that gets the most hate is Twilight, because a lot of people don't like love stories, and they think the love story is stupid, and think everything is stupid about Twilight, and, just the random stuff about Twilight, you guys know, right? Yeah, I know. I've been hearing for, as a Twilight fan, I've been getting hate because I'm a Twilight fan, and I love Rob and Kristen. I've been getting hate ever since 2008 from, people at school, people who like Hunger Games and hate Twilight, because I stick up something because I love, this is a conversation at school, and I say I hate Hunger Games, and I say I love Twilight. I say, why do you love Twilight? And go all this crap about Twilight, and I'd be like, oh my god, really? Thank you so much. Isn't Twilight so awesome? They're like, you're so weird. I was like, thank you. It's being sarcastic, people. I mean, it's getting so old, the hate on Twilight. I'm completely over it. I just laugh in people's face when they hate it, and I just laugh because okay, what you're gonna say is never gonna make a difference to us Twilight fans. We're always gonna love it. So okay, keep going on with your hatred. I don't care. And then the most out of Twilight, the number one person in that whole cast that gets the most hate is Kristen Stewart. Now, I said before, I made another video about Kristen, and a lot of people hate her. But I want to make another one because I wasn't really clear in that video, and a lot of people didn't, I wasn't really clear. So, Kristen gets the most hate. She really gets the most hate, and I don't know why people hate her. I just don't know why. How can you hate the most sweetest, down-to-earth, beautiful, just beautiful, gorgeous person, great personality. She's adorable, she's funny, she's smart. How can you hate that type of girl? How can you do it? Because I can't. There is no way that I can hate Kristen. There is no way. There is no flaw that I see in her that I can hate her, that makes me hate her. Because she doesn't do anything wrong. She doesn't do anything wrong. The number one reason why I like Kristen is because she's real. She tell it like it is. She's not going to take any crap for anybody. She's not going to do it. She's going to stick up for herself. And she's going to brush off the haters, because that's what you have to do. Just like Twilight, you have to brush off the haters, because haters are going to, the main thing that's going to bring you down in the world is haters. And you cannot let that get to you. Just like Kristen and Robert, they don't let it get to them when people criticize their acting. They don't let it get to them. They don't. And they went to Kansas past week. I'm so proud of them. They not past week. I think last month. Last month because it's June. And I was so proud of them because they deserve to be at Kansas because they are wonderful, down to earth, great actors. And I'm so happy for both of them, and I wish them best in the years together and everything because they're amazing. And just they deserve all the they get all the credit they get because Kristen, she is amazing, and I will always be her fan. Now, I'm the type of person. I'm the type of person that if I love something, and people start talking about it, they start to talk bad about it, then I have a right to defend somebody I love or a thing I love, just like Twilight and Kristen. If somebody hate them, then I have the right to say something and stick up for them. I don't care if I don't know Kristen, if I never met Kristen, I don't really care. I mean, I would love to meet her, but I don't really care about having met her. I don't really care. I will stick up for her. I don't care about all that. Because I think, to be honest, I think she's the most, out of Hollywood right now, or out of the whole Hollywood, I think she's the number one actress that gets the most hate from people around the world. Magazines. Seriously, magazines hate on her so much because she's different. Because Kristen, she's different. She's not like every other Hollywood actress in the world. She doesn't care about the glitz and glamour. She doesn't care if she's on the best dressed list. She doesn't care about that. She doesn't care about the money. Just like Rob, they don't care about the money. They make indie movies, which are small movies. They don't go for the big blockbuster sales. Just like Twilight, they didn't know Twilight was gonna be big. They didn't know it was gonna be this big blockbuster because the first Twilight movie was a small indie movie. Nobody knew it was gonna make a lot of money. Nobody knew it was gonna be big. That's why it's called a phenomenon. Nobody knew it was gonna be big. And when people say Hunger Games is a phenomenon, no, it's not. Because people knew Hunger Games were gonna be big, and people knew about the books, and people knew it was gonna be a big box office. That's why it's not a phenomenon, because people knew it was already gonna be big. Twilight, people didn't know it was gonna be big. That's why it's called a phenomenon for Twilight. That's why the phenomenon is. And just I don't understand how somebody can hate her because she's I'm sorry, I just don't get it. And just okay, about the magazine, and then the whole thing is she doesn't smile. Wow. People seriously need to get a grip, build a bridge, and get over it. Kristen Stewart has the most beautiful smile ever. She smiles a lot. She really does. Now the pictures that people see of Kristen, either paparazzi pictures or she's getting a picture taken or just something, because why in the world would you smile at paparazzi pictures? Those are only pictures they post of Kristen online as paparazzi pictures. Now I don't know what celebrity smiles in paparazzi pictures. I don't know what celebrity does. So why are people getting hated because she doesn't smile? There are tons of pictures. I swear to you, there are tons of pictures on the internet that she smiles a lot. And then people say she has no personality. She's boring. Kristen is not boring. If you watch her interviews, she is nowhere near boring at all. She's amazing. She's funny. She's really, really funny. She's plain. How is Kristen plain? I don't understand. How can you be plain? I don't understand that. I'm confused. I don't know. I don't really know what's the deal with the plain thing. And the same thing with Robert. I'm gonna go to Robert real quick. The same thing with Robert. These lame, I swear to God, these lame people, I found this funny. You guys all know Josh Hutcherson in the Hunger Games, right? Yeah, him. I found it funny because, first of all, Robert Pattinson is hotter than Josh Hutcherson. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. I'm just gonna lay it down right there. How in the world could people think Josh Hutcherson is higher than Robert Pattinson? I'm really confused. Do you need glasses? Do you need to check your glasses? Because last time I checked, Josh Hutcherson was not on the 100 hottest men alive on the planet. Well, was on a planet, but hottest men alive. He was not on that list. Robert was. So when you say yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not because I want to start, arguing with people that are Hunger Games fans. You say Josh is everything, Josh is it. I'm not gonna start that. I'm getting to my point. Yeah, the same thing with Rob. I mean, Rob, he's sweet. He's so down to earth. I mean, he's just beyond sweet. And I don't know how people can hate him. Just like the past couple, I think it was yesterday or 2 days before that. Like I said, Kristen's Vanity Fair came out, and he was saying some really good stuff about her. He's defending her about the whole awkward thing, and he was basically saying about the whole smile thing. He was basically saying people try to prescribe her or something like that, and even he said even though a million times she smiles, they will always pick a picture where she's not smiling, and that's when I'm like, dude, you are freaking awesome. Because he understands, Rob, he understands where we're coming from when we love Kristen. Because he knows Kristen more than we do. But he understands where us Kristen fans are coming from when we talk about how much we love Kristen. Now, people say she can't act. Kristen is a wonderful actress. Kristen has been acting ever since she was 9. She's worked with Jodie Foster. She's worked with tons of actresses that won an Oscar. If she's so bad, how come she's keep getting acting jobs from big Hollywood directors? How come she went to Cannes if she's a bad actress? How come at Cannes the critics were saying how they're gonna be an Oscar campaign for Kristen for On the Road? How come she's a bad actress? She's getting an Oscar. I'm confused. And with the whole thing with Jennifer Lawrence, I can care less about Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know her. I don't hate her. I just don't care about her because one. Nobody knows who Jennifer Lawrence was until she was in Hunger Games. So people are now saying, oh my god, I love Jennifer Lawrence. You know, you don't love Jennifer Lawrence. You just love her as Katniss. Just get that straight. You don't love her. You love her as Katniss. Just like the first Twilight came out. Everybody loved Edward. No. Everybody loved Robert. You did not love Robert. You loved Edward. You did not love Robert. You loved Edward. In the first Twilight, 2008, you did not love him. You loved Edward. And then throughout the years, when you saw Rob come in different movies like Remember Me and Water for Elements, and that's when people start to love Rob for who he is, because they actually saw him outside of Twilight and said, oh, he's really good. And that's how Rob got fans, because he do movies other than Twilight. That's how Kristen has fans, because she do other movies other than Twilight. We know they're going to be known for Bella and Edward for a long time, but they're trying to get away from that, which I really respect, because they're just so much more than just Bella and Edward. They really are. And people see that and people don't. No. What are you gonna do? So this movie is 12 minutes, so long. But anyway. So I guess this is it. All I want to say, what do you think about what I said about Kristen, Rob, and Twilight? Please, no hate comments because I don't have time for them. This is just my opinion on what I feel. Thank you. Bye.